Hey, what's going on, guys? Your boy Joey672 coming to you guys with the video right now. Appreciate you guys coming in. We're just going to go over some things, Arizona Cardinals, some matchups. And obviously, it's not going to be an easy test this week with the Cardinals. It's not. I mean, they really haven't been playing well. I thought earlier in the year the Cardinals were actually playing pretty good, and then kind of fell off. Had some good, some pretty bad losses. So I think it's a beatable team. I think their defense is pretty good. I know one of their linebackers had 5 sacks on the Giants last week. I think it was a guy that I think there was speculation that we were trying to get earlier in the year. But can Hurts pull off this upset? I really don't know. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm not sure. I mean, this could go either way. The Eagles these receivers need to do a lot this week. I mean, I know we put up 80. I think it was only 80 yards for these receivers last week, but not too good. I mean, I think we need these receivers to help Hurts a lot more. Hopefully, Alshon Jeffrey gets more in the mix. I mean, I'm just accepting the fact he's just starting on the field. Doug Peterson doesn't really care. Already kind of talked about why isn't Travis Fulgham not playing, and pretty much Doug wasn't really nice about it. Kind of just said, "Oh well, Alshon Jeffrey's healthy," and that's it. I mean, he caught a touchdown pass. Hurts threw a nice throw while taking a hit. It's pretty good, though. I hope everyone's having a good day. It's snowing over here. I don't know if it's snowing near you guys. I'm kind of snowed in right now, so waiting to the snow stops throughout the night and probably going to shovel myself out. It's been a crazy, crazy day. Hold on one second. Let me... let's see here. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got Sports Real said this game is the Lincoln Riley Bowl. Fat Matthew says the Oklahoma Bowl. Sports says, yep, going to be a good game. Sports Real says, what worries me is the fact that the Cardinals have Kyler Murray, so the Cardinals could scheme really well for Hurts, but at the end of the day, it depends how the players execute the plan. I think that's totally right. Definitely. What's going on, man? Ryan McBride says, Joey, do we know when D-Jax is coming back? I'm not even sure. Man. Like, I don't even know at this point. I would figure out maybe, I don't even know if it's really, is Doug really going to use him the right way, even if he does come back? I'm not really sure about that. So... Let's see here. Myron McBride says, I would think sometime soon. Desert Eagle says, what's up? What's up, man? Sports Real says Daniel Jones was still dealing with hamstring. It wasn't the same against the Cardinals' limited mobility. Well, we'll see how we'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I haven't really been following the Cardinals like crazy. Hold on a second. Okay. Let's see. Sports Real Daniel Jones still. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen with that. To be honest. Kill says, my boy Shakes. What's going on, man? How you doing, bro? Kavak Hill says, if Carson doesn't make the playoffs next season, is that it for him in Philly? I don't even know if he's really gonna make it next year. I mean, I really don't think he's gonna make it. I just put up a video about Carson Wentz could request a trade. It could happen. I think too much has happened with Carson Wentz. I think way too much has happened mentally. I think it's just been not just bad luck, but it's been pretty bad. So I don't know what's going to happen. I'm kind of a loss for words for it. It's going to be a very hard decision. I don't think you can have both of these quarterbacks in the same room next year. I just don't think you can actually do that. I can't see these guys coexisting with each other on the field. You know what I mean? I just don't see them. I don't think a QB competition is really worth it at this point. Carson might be successful somewhere else. I think that's what we have to kind of – I guess that's just kind of what we have to deal with. We've already had players leave here and be successful somewhere else. So just got to deal with it. We'll see what happens. What's going on, Rock Dars? How you doing, bro? Kill says Hertz was asked about how he feels about his parents not being able to attend the game. He said maybe we can work something out for the Dallas game. He's claiming it shakes. I love this kid. I'm starting to like him too a lot. You know what? And what he went through in college is something that not a lot of college players really go through. And I don't think being that Saints game, maybe he was nervous. I couldn't tell that he was nervous in that game whatsoever. I was actually really impressed how he carried himself throughout that game, and I thought it was fantastic. So, yeah, I was pretty. I couldn't really believe. Hurts just didn't look nervous at all in this game, and can't really complain about it. Ron McBride says, "What do you think our chances are making the playoffs?" It's going to be real slim, man. I don't know if the Eagles could pull off this win against the Cardinals. Now the Giants, I think this. I don't know. I think Washington still has to face the Seahawks. I think the Giants have to face Baltimore. I think I'm not really sure. I got to look at. I can look at the schedule, and we have to face the Washington again and Dallas again. Yeah, the Giants got Baltimore. Baltimore's home, and then obviously they have the Cowboys. Let's see here. And then Washington should have the Seahawks. Let me see here. Just to make sure. I think they have the Seahawks. Oh, my God. It's so dumb now. Yeah, Seahawks at 1 o'clock. Yeah, so they have the Seahawks and the Panthers. So we'll see what happens with that. I know Washington's on a 4-game win streak right now. They're flying high right now. Yeah, they have Seattle. They have Seattle at 1, and then the week after they have the Panthers. I don't know. Panthers are 4-9 right now, so I'm not really sure how that game's going to go. I think the Eagles have to win this game against Arizona. I think Washington's up 2 games, whatever it is. The Giants are up by 1 game. I think the Giants could lose against the Browns Sunday night. Could happen. The Giants still have the Ravens as well. And then Washington has the Seahawks and the Panthers, and then have to face us. So it's gonna be kind of crazy. It's gonna be kind of crazy, but I think we could pull it off. We could pull it off. It could happen. I think other things have to work out for us, obviously. So, Dragonfire, what's going on, man? Said Hurts looked so calm and relaxed. He did. He looked very calm and relaxed. Very calm and relaxed. Kieran says, one of my fears is if Doug magically can call plays for Hurts and it works, that Jeffrey Lurie might decide to let Doug keep play calling. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's going to be a whole different thing. Could happen, but I don't think winning a game in Cleveland, winning a game against the Saints is saving his job right now. I think there's a lot more to it than just Cleveland. Why do I keep saying Cleveland? Against the Saints. I don't think it saved his job. I think you have to see how the season goes. A few more games left. I don't know. If the Eagles actually get in the playoffs, then I don't know what the case is. If you get Jalen Hurts in a playoff game, I don't know. Because Jalen Hurts with his feet, it brings a whole different dimension to this offense. I think Jalen Hurts made the receivers better. This was the first game against the Saints that the first game this year we didn't have drops. I don't think we had a drop in this game. Obviously, the Jalen Reagor pass across the field, he didn't even get to it at all. So, and that was designed. But a lot of these plays during the Saints game, a lot of people think they were designed, but they really weren't designed. I mean, I think Jalen Hurts really looked at the first guy, and then that was pretty much it. No one open, just started running, see if anyone else was open, just kept running, and that was pretty much it. Frank says Baltimore and Cleveland. Yes, Baltimore and Cleveland, definitely. Let's see. TY Eagles Fly with the super chat. Thanks, man. Says, what's Joey Shakes? Did you notice in the Saints game the execution with the O was so much better than with Hurts than Wentz? Oh, 100%, man. 100% because, when you have a quarterback that has a pair of legs like Jalen Hurts does, it changes the whole dimension of that offense. It does. It changes a lot. This, you could pretty much give the example of how of Russell Wilson. He can have a bad offensive line. He can have injuries on that offensive line because he could just run all over the place. I think Russell Wilson is far more capable and could do that type of thing. But I was very. I think it made our receivers better. I think it opened up our run game because not only you have to, Hurts and having Miles Sanders next to him on those read options is going to give a lot of attention to him. So, had that 81, 82-yard run, and some of the read options didn't work. I think Hurts did a really good job with his using his eyes on the defensive end and seeing if he was going to crash down, whether to keep the ball or give it off to Miles Sanders. I thought it was fantastic. Honestly, I thought it was great. But thank you for the super chat, man. Much appreciated, bro. I gotta go back up. Javon Hobbs says, "What's up, Joey? My PSN got hacked. It got hacked. That's not good. I accept your fair request too, bro." Sports Real. If Washington lose to Seattle Sunday and we beat the Cardinals, we have a good chance to win the East. I think 100. I think we will. I mean, honestly, I don't know how the Giants beat the Seahawks. I really don't know. I mean, I was it was so scripted. I was like, watch the Giants beat the Seahawks before that game. And I was like, yep, the Seahawks couldn't do anything in that game, barely scored points. It was just, I think, hopefully something happens. I think something's going to help us out here. But we have to win Sunday regardless. It doesn't matter. We have to win regardless of what's going on. Marcus Spike says Eagles have to win out. Almost. I mean, I don't think necessarily they have to win out. I mean, I could see the Giants could lose 2 games. They could lose against Cleveland. Cleveland's mad that they lost this game against Baltimore. They could come in really mad against the Giants and look for something there. But and then have Baltimore after that. It's going to be a tough 2 games. I mean, Cleveland's playing okay. They're playing pretty good. Their offense has put up a lot of points. I mean, definitely a different team this year. Kevon Kellum says, would you want to make playoffs or tank? I'm with making the playoffs. No, I want to make the playoffs, man. I'm not into tanking. I'm not that type of fan that's into tanking. I think right now we're at the 9th overall pick right now. I think if we lost to the Saints, we would have had, the 5th? I think 4th or 5th overall pick, something like that. But regardless, we're going to have a top 20 pick this year, so I really don't care at this point. I really don't. I mean, the Eagles are going to have a lot of draft compensation. If they could get something for Alshon Jeffrey, a late-round pick, they can get – obviously they're going to get something for Zach Ertz. And then if you're able to trade Carson Wentz, you're going to get more picks out of that. So, I mean, at the same time, I think you're going to have – even without Carson Wentz being traded, I think you're still going to have some nice draft capital for next year and the year after. So, I think there's a lot of good things heading our way. So, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to wait and find out. B. Gastel, so Hurts and team going to play even better than against Saints, I think. Yeah, I mean, because you pretty much think that because the Saints have the number 1 defense in the league right now. The Arizona Cardinals, I think they're top 15, probably a little bit more than that. I think they have the 18th or 19th pass defense, so it's not great, but I think they have a good pass rush. They have good linebackers. You know what I mean? So. Hurts is going to be running for a bit. No Jack Driscoll. So Matt Pryor at right tackle, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like Matt Pryor that much, but he's held up when he can. We cannot take any more injury. We can't take any more hits. I'm hoping with the secondary that, Darius Slay comes back. I know he's on concussion protocol right now. Hopefully Darius Slay does come back. I'm hoping to God he comes back. And we'll just see what happens. I don't know. It's going to be Christian Kirk and defending against D-Hop. It's going to be a hard game. It's going to be a tough test for this defense. But I think, and we have to contain Kyler Murray as well. Got to contain him as well. So I don't know if you guys are saying he's coming off a hamstring injury or he's not really playing 100%, or he's not 100%. So we'll just have to see. Sportsville Eagles win out. Washington loses to either Seattle or Panthers. Giants need to lose one game. I think Giants are losing one of these two games against the Browns or the Baltimore Ravens. I don't see it winning both those games. I just don't. Because says in 2020 Eagles going to yeah, I don't think so, bro. I ain't going that far. I would love to say that, but I don't think so. Edgar Venza says, honestly, Wentz is a bad leader. When he would talk and huddles and stuff, he never sounded confident. Even during 2017, seemed confident, but didn't sound like it. I think at 17, everyone really looked up to him in 17, but I just see the little things on the side of the field, like when he's, him and Hurts are talking, Hurts walks away. And, it's funny. It's like when Hurts is the quarterback, Doug Peterson is in Hurts' ear, like on the sideline, nonstop. When Carson was playing, it just seemed like he just pat him on the back, and that was pretty much it. I mean, there's something going on, obviously, and it's not good. So Edgar said Carson had legs but got chopped. He can't move at all. He's got no mobility. I don't know what happened to him, but he got no mobility whatsoever. He must have had a really bad offseason because didn't condition or anything because it doesn't look good. Comment Star says how he brought in Will Parks, Jalen Mills, and Ronnie McLeod when we would have had Malcolm Jenkins, who still has never been injured. I think Malcolm actually missed a game with the Saints recently. I don't know if it was concussion or I think he did have an injury this year, but he was back. I think he missed only one game, but I think he was back. But yeah, Will Parks getting released was really a bad idea, and there's already fire. Will Parks is talking. I think Will Parks was really hurt getting released. We really need Will Parks right now. We really do. Releasing him did not do us any favors because now we're moving up corners from practice squad to the active roster. I don't know if Kavon Wallace is going to do much. Rudy Ford, I don't know if he's going to do much. I don't like Marcus Epps. They brought in they just brought in another guy to practice squad today, another safety today. What the hell is his name? We drafted him in 15 with Jalen Mills. I forgot. I think it was a 6th-round pick. I forgot his name, but yeah, we're bringing a lot of guys in the secondary. We're bringing a lot of safety help, a lot of corner help. Michael Jaquette's another guy you have to watch out for. So there's a lot going on. I think we're getting T.J. Edwards back to the mix with, Duke Riley had a hell of a game. He had a hell of a game against the Saints. Thought he played fantastic. I mean, wow. I mean, all these guys are not good in coverage, but when it comes to tackling and blitzing, and they're getting a lot better now. So I like this linebacker group, but I think when it comes to pass protection, or covering these passes, I don't think they're very good. Matt says it's clear the team gave up on Wentz. I saw it toward the end of the Packers game. Yeah, definitely. It's the little things you see on the field, bro. Darrell Brown says, I don't know what it seems like the team doesn't want to play with Wentz. And you know what? I see the excitement out of these guys more. Like Miles Sanders still had his pads on going to that post game, and he's like, I'm excited. Like him, they're talking about him and Jalen Hurts, and he's like, I'm just excited. You know what I mean? Like, I think there's just more excitement when Hurts is on the field because, when you just play like Carson Wentz has been playing for the whole season, how many good games, even good games but bad, how many good games but losses we had with Carson. Obviously the almost comeback to the Baltimore game, the Pittsburgh game we kind of just choked on because we had Claypool lined up on Nate Gary, but it's been a mess, but I feel like that there are sides taken. Obviously, like Jason Kelsey and Fletcher Cox been talking about, Carson Wentz is our guy, and defending him. Kill says, I know Doug gets pass happy. I meant super pass happy, but why is that he seems to win without Wentz under center? It's just the progressions that Wentz is taking in the game. He's moving in and out of the pocket. He's hesitating too much. He's not throwing to wide open guys. He can't run, and he used to run. He used to scramble. Like later in the season, he was, if he didn't see anybody open, he would just scramble, and he stopped doing that. He was throwing 2 picks a game. He hasn't done it since like pretty much the bye week. Well, probably a little bit after the bye week, but after they kind of tried to fix everything, he really didn't turn the ball over. But He just not playing well. It's just I think with Carson, he could do a lot. You could do a lot more with him, but unfortunately, it's just the scheme doesn't work to his strengths. And on top of it, Carson's just getting paid over $100 million guaranteed, and the outside noise is definitely getting to him now. So it's just not good. Because says because Wentz kills every play, Doug calls for him to run. And you know what? I've noticed that too. I've noticed that when he does kill, which means pretty much he's gonna change the play. And I've just heard rumors of that he's killed a lot of Doug's plays and does. I mean, Jalen Hurts did. I think he killed 2 of those plays against the Saints, which was pretty cool as well. Edgar Vender says, and Carson does it his way, but isn't even confident in his own decision, so no one is. That's why Miles threw shots. Yeah. And you know what? Getting Miles Sanders in the passing game was a huge thing, because when is the last time we had Miles Sanders in the passing game? I don't think we've had him in the passing game this season whatsoever. Miles Sanders got injured a little bit this year, had a case of the drops, was dropping balls, and they were using him. Miles Sanders in the passing game, he's a dual threat back. I mean, he could get the ball in the backfield. He could go for screen passes. You could pass to him. You could do whatever you want with him. I mean, I think you do so much with Miles Sanders. Last year with Mike Groh as the OC, we did a lot with him. I thought Miles Sanders was like a wide receiver out there. He was doing a fantastic job as being a wide out, which was fantastic because it's a lot of mismatches against linebackers. You line them up on the inside. You can do a lot of things with Miles Sanders. So it was pretty cool. Jersey Boy, what's up, bro? Do you think Howard will play this week? Hurts, Sanders, and Howard are going to be tough to stop. Hurts will move the chains, keep defense off balance. We could beat Arizona. I think they protected him on the practice squad this week. I don't know if he was brought up even this week. I don't know what they're doing with Jordan Howard. They used him for that Green Bay game, and they just went by what happened last year. We ran the ball down Green Bay's throat last year. But I do like the 1-2 punch. I know they sprinkled a little bit of Boston Scott in that Saints game, just like maybe 2 plays. It wasn't much, but he got a first down, one of them. So you bring a nice little diverse group in the backfield with Miles and Jordan Howard, and it should be fantastic. I mean, I would like them to bring Jordan Howard up, but I don't know if he's even brought up. I don't even think it is. Boston Scott was one of my favorite players. I love Boston Scott. $82 going on, bro. He said we should try and trade Carson this offseason. Probably will happen. You never know. Kill says Star Malcolm and Slay, along with D-line, would have one Schwartz a head coach job. If Malcolm was in the role, yeah, maybe. You never know. King Rolex says, you ever think about doing a live stream reacts to entire Eagles games? I would love to see your initial reaction to plays during the game. Yeah, I did that last year and the year before. I used to live stream during games. That's before I actually got some good equipment because my quality wasn't really good. I might do it. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I'm hoping maybe next year I'll start doing that. Be a new year to do that. And I think, I've always thought about doing that. It's just when I'm around people and me and my girlfriend are just watching the game and just relaxing, watching the game. And, I'm freaking out all game. But I definitely would like to do that for some games. Not every game, but definitely want to do that some games. Because, just about every time you could hear Wentz saying kill, kill, kill. So annoying. $82. How do you feel about Darius Slay, Joe? I think he's been playing hurt. I think he's been struggling the past couple weeks. He's been struggling since the Seahawks game pretty much. He hasn't really been playing great, but he's been playing hurt as well. But we really need him on the field. It's going to be hard to not have him around and really depend on practice squad. I can't believe we're dealing with this again. I mean, these injuries are just ridiculous. This is the third year in a row where Howie Roseman has turned Howie Roseman has pretty much hired a new medical examiner, and brought in some more medical people. Third year in a row. How many more years do you have to do this? This is just ridiculous. Obviously, it's stuff that they do off the field or I don't know what it is. When Chip Kelly was here, we never dealt with injuries at all, period. He kept these guys on the field all game. The defense would stay on the field all game and barely even got hurt. Edgar says, whenever you hear kill, a pick may be coming. Smart Dude says, I'm a Bills fan and Eagles. Who going to win? I'm hoping we do. TGS Joey, you think Doug resents Wentz because Carson always changes his plays? I could. I mean, there's a bunch of things that come into it. I mean, the rumor is he was changing some of Doug's plays, and even Doug said about Jalen Hurts at this game. He said, Doug was like, "Oh, well, Jalen Hurts changed the play," and I was kind of like, "What is he doing? What is he doing?" But always worrying. But I mean, it could be it. But resentment, I don't know. But there's definitely something going on. There's something going on that's not good. They definitely had to sit down, and it didn't really go well. So you're probably right. I wouldn't say resentment, but there definitely is a problem going on. Comment Star says, too bad we didn't see the preseason because I wanted to see Nate Suffield play. I think he should remain their backup no matter what. He is not too bad. Hopefully he's here next year. I don't think Nate Suffield's going to be here. He's on a one-year deal. I don't know if they're going to resign him. I really doubt it. They could. It's got to be a cheap deal, though, if he's here. I mean, the guy, I wouldn't even trust him going to a game. The guy's not even dressed for games. We're holding 2 quarterbacks on the active roster, and we need to because we have so many injuries right now. $82, and hopefully we beat the Redskins. Yeah, I'm more worried about beating Arizona this week. Dragonfire, Rodney McLeod is out for the season with the ACL. It's time for Kavanaugh to start and replace him because Rodney McLeod is 29. I'm afraid he won't be the same after an injury like that. Well, I think he's had an ACL injury. Wasn't he out last year with an ACL injury? I think it was last year or the year before that. I forgot. He was out with Achilles or an ACL. He did it before, and Ronnie was having a good year this year, but unfortunately the team has been bad. He's been good. So been kind of crazy. There's 64 people to chat, guys. You guys haven't hit that like button yet. Hit the like button. Do appreciate it. When you hit the like button, you support the channel. Much appreciated for everybody being here tonight. Yeah, just doing a little something, little stream tonight. If you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, you guys are new, subscribe to the channel. We just hit over 10,000 subscribers a week and a half ago, and I thank all you guys for the support. It's been crazy, so I appreciate everybody. Re23 says fans need to understand Doug and Carson don't like each other. Either Doug goes or Carson. Yeah. $82. This is the second time Ronnie tore his ACL. Yes, I figured it was another ACL. Sheldon Case says McNabb is better than Wentz. That's definitely true. As of right now, I'm believing it. And they're coddling Carson Wentz. They're coddling him like he's a golden boy, and I can't stand it. Kill. You got Foles. He has Doug looking terrible. The fact that he wants wins with other quarterbacks not named Wentz is proof that it's not his fault. Yeah, I don't know. With these backup quarterbacks, it seems like when it comes to RPOs, RPOs and stuff like that, I just think he looks better. I just don't see her. When Carson's under center, I just don't know where he's throwing to. I don't know. Like even when Romo was covering, I think it was the Green Bay game, and Carson was like moving in and out of the pocket. So the offensive line's blocking for him when he has the ball in his hands, and he's moving in, he's going out, he's moving. It's messing up the blocking because now like these, as soon as the cornerback moves, all these defensive linemen have an angle on Carson Wentz. It screws up the blocking scheme. And then he gets hit, he gets sacked, or whatever. It's a total mess. His progressions have been a total mess. So, Maverick, Hurt's going to bring the pain. Hope so, bro. I hope so, man. Commissar, I feel bad for Will Parks. Deserve better. Hope he comes back if Howie is gone. I hope so, too, man. I hope he does. Sports Real Eagles sign offensive line Ross Pierce Backer used to be the center for Jalen Hurts at Alabama. That's cool. Sports Real, so they have some good chemistry. Tyler Cruz says, Hurts-Sanders duo. I love it. It's a lot of attention. But you guys tell best duo in the league to come, maybe. We'll see. Money Mitch says the coach has to adjust to his players. Yeah, but if the coach can't do it, then he can't do it. He can't. But, he's adjusting. He can adjust, but if Carson can't make the throws, if he can't be accurate, if he can't throw to a wide receiver in stride, put the ball in the right spot, then like what were you supposed to do? You know how many times we could have had more yards? You know how many times we could have had more first downs? And I mean, look, Doug's part of it, but Carson's throws some bad passes to wide open guys or haven't seen wide open guys, and they've showed it on TV I don't know how many times. After week 9, Carson Wentz was the third best quarterback in the league with the best pocket time. which is kind of crazy. It's just you can't miss these throws. You can't, even throwing a screen, but even early in the season, first 4 or 5 games, Hurts, Carson Wentz is throwing a screen pass, and he throws it like not even throwing it on the guy. He's throwing it outside, like behind the line, behind Carson Wentz. He's throwing the ball. I mean, it's just crazy. It's just not accurate with the football. Maverick says Carson sucks. Period. Get over it. Dragonfire, this is what I like about Hurts. He looks so smooth when he moves up in the pocket. He scans the field. He doesn't hesitate, unlike Wentz, but Hurts still only played 1 game, so we all need to relax. I'm just happy about the win, bro. I don't, I could be happy for Jalen Hurts. I could be happy for him. I don't see why I can't be happy for my quarterback. I don't see why not. If I'm happy about the win and everyone's like, you need to relax, like, why? Why should I relax? It was a good win. Like, who cares? Like, I'll give him some hype. I don't care. It was a good game. He did a good job. He beat the Saints with his legs, pretty much. I mean, I thought he wasn't going to play that well, and he actually played pretty good. Now, I know the receivers only had like 80 yards receiving, but we got to kind of just look at it and be like, this guy busted his butt to start, and nothing seemed to bother him in this game, so can't really complain about it. You know what I mean? Money Mitch says trade Carson. We have draft a quarterback. Cameron, the Chameleon, says Slay is hurt, so D-Hop is going to roast our entire secondary. See what happens, bro. Still in concussion protocol, so I don't know if Slay is going to be able to come back. I'm not sure, though. Dragonfire, I don't know why, but for some odd reason, I think a lot of people in the Eagles locker room don't like Wentz. Probably. I don't doubt it. Kevon Kellum says, if you were the GM, what's your first move? Bro, don't ask me that. I really don't know. I don't know. I really don't. This is hard because I need to see the rest of these games. I need to see first. I think my decision will be a lot better after seeing the rest of these games. I think it'll be a lot better. Kill, watch what y'all say. We have Wentz, man, crush guy in the building, and he has a wrench. Ooh. Dragonfire, if Hurts wins out and then he does a good job, then we should consider getting rid of Wentz. If he makes the playoffs, I don't know. If he even just imagine he wins the playoff game. What if he wins the playoff game? If he wins the playoff game, my decision's definitely final with that. I mean, Todd Christian Hurts, White 80 set, Miles Sanders touchdown. Pablo Beltran says D-Hop was gonna roast the secondary regardless. These are, just like DK Metcalf. Like, I thought, DK Metcalf was going to get yards on us regardless in that game. I didn't think we were going to shut him down at all whatsoever. Definitely. Stockboy Scream says, you think Jaquette takes a big step? Seems like a diamond in the rough. A lot of people talk good things about Michael Jaquette. I don't know. I need to see. But I heard a lot of good things from a lot of fans, so we'll see what happens. Money Mitch says, Slavin, away ship him out. That's definitely not going to happen. Esperita Booth says, just got here. Not sure if it's been discussed, but is Slade playing? How about cornerback too? I don't know. I don't know if Avonte Maddox. I have no trust in him playing outside corner anymore. It's been so bad. Slade's got the concussion protocol. Don't know if he's coming. So defense is going to have a rut. This defensive line is going to have to pound Kyle Murray and make him throw uncomfortable passes. Make him run a little bit. Yo, King James III, man, you doing, bro? Hope you're having a good night. Cameron, the community says, Joey, would you rather make the playoffs or fire Howie Roseman to lose? Fire Howie Roseman and lose. If that was a choice, then fire Howie Roseman and lose. I just want him gone. Matt Week, Doug definitely needs an OC next year still, though, I will say. And I hope they do. I hope that they appoint one. I hope they do. Fire Howie. Brian H., what's going on, man? Paulo says, always make the playoffs. I hate Howie Roseman, bro. I can't stand him. Paulo said, pick don't matter since we won't use it correctly anyway. Oh, that's what I'm saying. TJS, Doug and Carson to box. That will help the team. Money Mitch says, Doug isn't the best coach. We are doomed if he's back. Or Keita Batak says Brandon Brooks returning. Probably not. I mean, he probably could in the next few weeks, but I doubt it. TJ said, I think Doug and Carson need to box each other. Hold on, I lost my spot. There we go. By Murphy said, good job not being a Wentz apologist last night. You keep it real, bro. Dude, I'm not taking sides. I'm just seeing what I see with my own two eyes, and that's it. I mean, that's all I'm doing, man. I'm not more favored of Wentz or Hurts. It's just I'm just seeing which guy should be our quarterback, and that's it. And I'm just taking what I've been seeing. Some people didn't like it. And, I went on the stream and on Tone to Shield stream last night with Philly Notion and Philly Fresh last night. And I just jumped in for a little bit just to give my little 2 cents on Carson Wentz and what I've been seeing. And, it's just the truth. That's all. Marek says the guys need why stuff felt came even coming out of the mouth, bro. Money Mitch says this team is getting old. Time to trade everybody, including Cox. Well, that's definitely not happening. We just restructured Cox. That's not happening. Dragonfire, the headline newspaper should be extra, extra. Carson Wentz is now the water boy. WYG Fly, I'd take Doug. Carson would miss. Kill Wentz and Peterson are briefing. Howie and Peterson are beefing. Hurts and Wentz are beefing. Probably. I don't doubt it. Tyler Christian, Doug is still not out of the woods yet. No, I don't think so. Not right now. Maverick Carson taking reps from the practice squad. Yeah, pretty much. You got me chops says, yo, Mark Holmes needs to be stopped. Why is that? I don't watch Mark Holmes. I really don't. I don't waste my time. To be honest, I'm not even upset in the slightest that we won't get a high draft pick. I'm not either, bro. King James, the reason why we stayed healthier with Chip Kelly is because we played at practice fast. Traditional coaches at short bursts of speed, hence tissue injuries. Orchida Patak says, I still think Howard needs to be used. Moreover, Scott gives Sanders some breathing room. Yeah, but we still didn't run the ball enough with her, with Miles. What do you run, like 15 times, 14? I don't know what it was. We got to run him over 25. Over 21, 22, 25, over 20. I mean, at least give me over 20 snaps. I'll be happy. Matt says, I'd rather make the playoffs than get a high draft pick any day. You Got Me Chop says, he even started patting the ball. Vetzel Patel says, if Jalen Hurts win, I think we would be better than Carson Wentz. Oh, that's an opinion. You know what I mean? I can't say he's wrong or he's right because he's looking better. Cameron Chameleon says Jamar Chase or Devontae Smith. I don't know, man. I've been looking at Devontae Smith a lot more, but hey, it is what it is. Federal Patel says the offensive line is terrible. Offensive line has been moving around. It's been like that all year. I don't think they've been terrible all year, but they haven't been perfect all year. That's definite. I think we have a strength on the left side of this line right now. Right side, not really liking it. I like Herbig, but I don't like Matt Pryor. So, not loving it. You Got Me Chops is probably why he has so many interceptions this season. Money mentions a part of coaching is adjusting. Doug isn't a great coach. I don't think so either. I don't think his job is saved at all. Brian says thoughts on how he drafts Jamar Chase from LSU. I would love it. I still think we need that number one guy. We face all these teams this year, and we see these number one guys that are just tearing us apart, and it would be nice to hit on one of these guys. Jalen Reagor is a nice secondary piece. I think Jalen Reagor will help with the number one on the field a lot. I still think Jalen Reagor is fantastic. I think when he's used the right way, even if Hurts and Reagor got to work on some chemistry, but I think Reagor, I think having another number one on the other side, somebody on the other side is going to really boost him a lot, especially with the offensive line and having Miles be the go out for passes and with everything coming together. I think it would work fantastic. Sharky Joe said Maverick Wentz is posing as QB in his jersey. Carson Wentz's jersey on NFL Shop. I looked today, only $75 on NFL Shop. They took it down. It's crazy. Pablo says Jalen Hurts would have would have to win a playoff game this year to make me think he is better. At very least, he will see in training camp battle next offseason. If there is going to be a training camp battle next season, there might not be, bro. I don't think these guys could be on the same team next year. That's just me, though. But Fesh Patel says Doug is one of the best coach. Mega Man says the location of the football when throwing screen passes is night and day between the two. But Fesh Patel for me. Orium from says, who do you want to get in the first round of the draft? Right now, I don't know because we need to go through the rest of the season and get to the offseason and see what moves that the Eagles are making. And then I'll probably make my, obviously my videos will come out in the draft and see what's going on with that. Jason Spoyer says, it's not a crime to enjoy a win, Joey. Go ahead. I'm not. I was so happy. I came home like really excited to make a video. I was really excited about what was going on. Dragon Fire, Hurts deserves all the hype. Hurts hype train. Kill game and a quarter. Get it right. Dragonfire, all aboard. You got me chopped. I wonder if Wentz slacked in the weight room this offseason because he's a noodle arm now. He used to have a cannon. I don't know. He's definitely lost something this past year. Whether having this baby and I don't know what's going on, but he has got no mobility whatsoever. Charles goes, see how Jalen wins a game and Doug Lurie do press conference trying to steal spotlight. Did Lurie do a press conference? I don't remember that. Money Miss Tank. No, the Jets are going out getting Trevor Lawrence, bro. So that's happening. Jace says the season needs to play out before you can decide on what the next move. Exactly. Sparks, tanking is whack. Brian says Jay Chase or Micah Parsons. I like Jabbar Chase. Joke's on you. I hear lots of people say Wentz should be traded to the Colts, but I don't think they will want him, though. They drafted a QB and Jacob Easton. If Wentz does go, it might not be the Colts. It could be the Colts. It could be the Patriots. I know Belichick is a big Wentz fan. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know. I really don't know who it would be. But we'll see, though. Money Mitch says tanking is needed. Alex Pachero says, Giants fan here coming in peace. Are there really Eagles fans saying, relax after Hurts came in, you guys beat the Saints? Be excited, be proud. It's a huge win, and Jalen looks very promising. I appreciate it, man, coming from a Giants fan. I knew I was going to get, as soon as I got excited about the win, I know people were going to shoot me down and be like, look, you just beat the best team in the NFC. Okay, and I got to be proud of it because you know what? Carson wouldn't have scored over 7 points in this game. I don't even think he would have thrown a touchdown in this game, to be honest. If you're going to rely on Jake Elliott kicking field goals, I don't think that's going to be the right thing either, to be honest with you. So it's been kind of crazy. But I appreciate it, Alex. Much love, man. Bark says tanking is the weak mindset. Dragonfire, when they announced that Hurts was going to be the starter, Carson looked like a sore loser. He showed zero leadership. I agree. Sparks, Alex, you guys finally got your coach. Money Mitch says you need the high draft picks to win. Jason Summer says the Cardinals are a bad matchup for the Eagles, especially now with the new injuries in the defensive backfield. I agree 100%. I don't know. This defense, I don't know. Jim is going to have to figure it out. We're going to have to dial up some blitzes. We're going to have to do something all game. Let me see here. Kill said, where is LeBlanc? I honestly don't know. Nicole Roby-Coleman has played god-awful. I mean, bad. I mean, I really don't know. I really don't know how. I don't know. It's been bad. It's been really bad. He can't tackle. He can't. I mean, man, we got him too late. Another guy we got too late. It's just crazy. Sharks Girl said, I'll play Maverick. 1 in hockey, 93 on Penguins. We play for W. Alex has agreed, Sparks, your coach isn't looking so bad now that Carson's not playing. Yeah, well, that's definitely true. I'm still not a fan of his play calling, though, but I'm most scared I've been of the Eagles all years right now. Yeah, well, we'll see what happens, bro. Curtis says, would be nice to have 4 straight playoff berth. Yep. But I saw Hurts and Wentz box for QB position. Hurts will knock Prince Harry out in 5 seconds. Sparks says he has always been a good coach, just a bad play caller. Dragon said, I always wanted Carson to be good QB, but he isn't. Just ain't at this point in time. He just looks like a one-year wonder. And that's what happens sometimes. I know an Eagles fan that's been an Eagles fan for over 35 years. Over 45 years. And told me that this happens. And, kind of just told me. I was really mad after the first loss to the Washington football team dropping from 17-0 and them coming back to win was really horrible. Carson just has not looked great. So, Trush says, I just want to win. I don't care who's starting as long as we win games. If any player ain't doing their best, they should be benched regardless of position. Definitely. Definitely. Joey, is Carson the most sensitive Philly sports player ever? He's looking like it. He's looking very weak in a lot of ways, and I don't like it. And the fans are defending him way too much, which is another thing, too. Sparks said, I want Carson to lose weight and train. Give him a chance next season. If he plays bad again, he can go. I don't even know if he's going to make it till next season, bro. Bare knuckle or slap box. TJ says, fight to the death. Donovan Leon says, Wentz to the Colts. Could happen, but we'll see, though. There were times when Donovan was sensitive, too. Charge go, Howie gets the golden get out of jail free card given to him by Lurie. I called it when I heard Shakes was entering the chat. I was like, watch he come in here and hurt feelings. I tell you right now, like, because I was hearing all these like things about Wentz and how they're defending him so much, and just like, dude, like you're blaming it. It sounds like they're blaming it more on the coach than Wentz, but I understand. Like I understand it's on both of these guys, but I mean, I got to come in this thing and I got to come in this chat and see like what to do here. Like I can't let these guys just talk all this. You know what I mean? So Darren Brown says, what team should Carson play for if requests a trade? It depends what they can get for him. They need to find a team that has a lot of cap space. Obviously, they got to find a team that has some draft capital. So it really all depends on that. Thanks, says Jalen, a student of the game. He works his tail off. I agree with that. TJ says, yeah, but dude played with bums like James Thrash and Todd Pinkston, Freddie Mitchell. Jay Sport says, good teams should be able to draft no matter what pick they have. Good teams have quality draft picks all throughout the draft. They don't just rely on a high draft pick. I think the Eagles could have hit some players, and it's not even that. Eagles could have hit a lot of guys, and I think we've hit some guys this year. And Alex Singleton, I think we've hit Nate Herbig, Jack Driscoll. We've had some. I mean, I'm so glad we don't have to worry about offensive line too much because I think our offensive line is set. I think that's a one bright spot we do have. The Philadelphia Eagles have a really good offensive line going forward with some depth behind it. So, Dank says, it isn't the coaching. Kenyatta Watkins says, why everyone calling Wentz emotional sensitive when Fitzpatrick said his heart hurt when he got benched? I didn't know that. It's Carson. It's both. Darren Brown, I can't believe Quez Watkins took snaps. I can't believe Quez Watkins came into the game. I was like, they had Quez Watkins going on a reverse. I mean, he's got some speed. I got to say, he's got some speed. I was seeing him run. I was like, damn. I was like, this guy could actually run pretty well. I was very excited about it. There's 119 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate you being here tonight. Obviously, we're talking about the Arizona game coming up this Sunday. We're very excited. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. When you hit the like button, you support this channel. Much appreciated. This channel just hit over 10,000 subscribers a week and a half ago, and we just hit over another 100 subscribers recently, so I do appreciate everybody being in here. Haven't subscribed to the channel either. If you're new, we do Eagles content all year long. If you guys haven't done that, please hit the subscribe button. Much love for everybody here. Obviously, check the description below. Got some merch coming in now and everything like that. So, Kill Hurts overplaying Wentz. Hurts play. I see you said you booked Kill. Hurts off playing Wentz. Still haven't fully developed his arm. It's shaking my head. It's ridiculous at this point. 5th year to the league. It's kind of crazy. Bobby Murphy says, Sharky, we need to start our own channel. We got skills. Brian. Dane Brewer says, Quez Watkins practice what hurts the most. Okia Patak said, Matt Pryor better bring an A game and be that big. And I hope he does. Kenyatta Watkins says that the plays stink, but it's definitely Wentz. I have no idea. Obviously on StreamYard, it just says words. I guess there's a lot of emojis there by Patrick. Sock Harjo said Boomer Sooner. Battle of the Sooner Boys. Dragonfire says they said Juju Smith-Schuster is most likely to leave the Steelers after the season, so you think the Eagles should sign? I don't like Juju Smith at all. I don't think he's even a number 1 receiver. I think he's a number 2. I don't think Juju is a number 1 receiver of this league. I'm not a fan of Juju at all. I think he's nothing, honestly. I don't think he's anything special at all. Go Eagles 717. Pearson said that it would be unfair to say that Mulata should be the starter going forward when asked by a reporter as they drafted Dillard for that position. Interview was today. Watch it. Yeah, I didn't watch it, but, I mean, Doug even said, Jordan Mulata never really secured the job for the left tackle position. Well, we can't. It's not fair because Andre Dillard, hasn't really. Well, Andre Dillard's been hurt, so the guy came in. You're still this is what I'm talking about. He still would start Andre Dillard over Jordan Mulata. I'm telling you right now, he might even start Andre Dillard next year over Jordan Mulata. That's how he makes it about one guy. Because we drafted Andre, you ruined Andre Dillard. Not even just that, but his body can't even stay up straight in the NFL at all whatsoever. I mean, it's just crazy. Thanks to Jalen's already better based on the fact he works on his game. Carson has not. I agree with that. I think Hurts is taking an advantage, and I would do the same thing if that was me. Marcus Abbey said it's going to be a 17 games next year. Yeah, I heard that. Orchid Patak said be the Big V role back in 17. Big V's on IR right now too. Big V's hurt for the Detroit Lions. Dave Bruce said, how is that two different styles of QB can work under Doug, but never see it with Carson, who is a mix of both? Because Wentz cannot throw the ball. Wentz cannot go through his progressions. Wentz cannot scramble. Wentz cannot move. Wentz got no mobility. Wentz just can't get it done. Joe Velasquez says, we need a top receiver in 2021. I agree. R. Anthony said, we need to address the O-line because Kelsey's getting old and get abused against 3-4 scheme. I know Kelsey has one more year left on his contract. So we'll see what happens. I don't know who's going to play center. I'm not really sure, but we'll see, though. Don Corleone said we need to trade Wentz to Frank Reich. Driver Far says Wentz's wife made him soft. I believe that. Jason says, who do you think that Doug may have been giving Carson too much input in the week-to-week game plan, too much autonomy to just adjust the plays at the line? I don't know, dude. I think it's a mixture of both, bro. I don't think that. Look, they're not giving Jalen Hurts too much. I don't know. Maybe obviously they have to give Hurts more plays because, doing read op. I mean, it's going to be a read option game from Jalen Hurts. It's going to happen. So you just got to keep looking at it like that. But we'll just have to see. But there was rumors. I think you're right, Jason. There were rumors that there was too much input from all the offensive coaches and the guy just has to be Carson Wentz. Look, you see a guy open, you throw to him. I mean, that's it. And throw to the receiver at stride. He can't throw to the receiver at stride. Dallas Goedert, the Green Bay or the Seahawks game, he was open on a vertical twice, underthrew the ball twice to Dallas Goedert. Could have been big yards. You know what I mean? The one thing that Wentz could do in a game is throw a deep ball downfield one time, get that big reception, and then go 3 and out. I mean, it's ridiculous. Lurie did one yesterday. I got to check that out. I did not watch that. Deng says, if you see Carson stand next to Jalen, it looks like a bodybuilder next to a surfer. Sparks, why y'all need to stop flirting in chat and take it to the bedroom. Tyler says, love having a QB that uses his legs. It gives time for our receivers. I love it, too. I think it brings a whole different dimension to this offense. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's a breath of fresh air. It's something new. It's something exciting. It's just, I was so excited watching that game. I was so excited before the game. I saw Hurts before the game, pregame. He was dancing. He got the swagger on that field. He was looking fantastic. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. That was great. Joke's on you. We got to make some splashes at the draft this year. That's definite. Don Williams says Rager on that drag route didn't look fast at all. Almost like the guy was jogging. He looked like just another guy rather than a guy worthy of being taking over Justin Jefferson. I think there's got to be more time involved with Jalen Reagor being on the field with a new quarterback, new scheme. I think he's going to be a fantastic player. And Doug Rager really isn't on the field the whole entire game either. I'm not making that an excuse, but he had him on some reverses. I think Jalen almost had that pass to Reagor going across the field. It was like a 45-yard pass going across the field. Just missed him though. But there's a lot more that goes into it than that. I don't think it was a bad pick at all. I think Rager is nice on this offense with these receivers. I think if they add that number one guy with Rager and then figure out if they want to grab somebody in free agency or they want to, keep Greg Ward in the slot, re-sign Greg Ward, they could do that as well. Marquise Goodwin is going to be back next year. He might not. They might release him. I'd rather say no. Marquise Goodwin hasn't had a good season since 2017. He had over 1,000 yards. He's been hurt ever since. He opted out because of Corona, what was going on. He had a newborn baby, so he didn't want to risk. He already lost one child already. He doesn't want to lose another child. So there's a lot that goes into it, but I hope they get rid of Marquise Goodwin. We really don't need him at all. It's just a guy that's probably going to get injured during the year anyway. I don't see much coming out of him. Eric Benavidez says, seems like Wentz mechanical issues and teams having more tape on him and catching up to him. Yeah, well, because it's predictable. Like, they all know when Carson Wentz is going to do play action, so they blitz because they know he's going to do play action. They already could tell he's going to do play action. This is why the predictable play calling, you can't do it with Wentz. You could do it with Hurts because he's got legs. You can't do it with Wentz. Dragonfire says Wentz's wife made him soft. Dank says, more tape is so overrated. Bobby Murphy says, for real, Sharky, how could we be connect? Let me see here. Sparks, damn. Kill says, Chase over Parkins. I don't trust this coaching staff enough to draft a corner that early. Dank says, for 12 weeks, the offense looks lost. In one game, the offense looks brand new. And the whole team looks like they're together. You know what I mean? Like, just from that one game against the Saints, the whole team looked like they were totally together. Like, totally together. Like, it looked fantastic. I was so excited. It was just like, it was nice just clapping my hands. It was nice getting up from the couch and just cheering on this guy and just cheering on this whole team. It was a breath of fresh air. I couldn't ask for more. Fantastic. Eric Benavidez says, tape is not overrated. The best players study film religiously. Sharky says, Wentz has brain damage. His depth perception cognition has gone downhill. No team wants him without exam. Troll Patrol says, Kevon must prove his worth. Howie. Yeah, I don't know if he's going to work out, man. Kevon Wallace was a lot of talk, but yeah. Darren Brown says, Matt Pryor's trash at right tackle. Let's see. Tyler Chris says, I got less nervous this when Hurts played. When Wentz plays, I get when Carson Wentz plays, I get nervous when he hikes the ball. When Carson Wentz gets the ball in his hands, I just get really nervous. I just get really, really nervous. I don't know. Hakeem Kennedy says Hurts. Darren Brown says LeBlanc had an ankle injury, so we likely to be out for the season. Yeah, that's a bummer. Don Williams, Doug saying Alshon has been better than Fulgham. Just goes to show this team is not building to win. But if it works, good. If it doesn't, there's no way Howie and Doug's job should be secure. No, I think it's very unfair because what? Because Alshon caught a touchdown. What other pass did Alshon catch the other day? Did he catch more than one pass against the Saints? I don't even remember. I don't even think so. You know what I mean? Like. Oh, how can you say Alshon's better than Travis Fulgham? Why? How? How is that? How is that at this point? I don't even know how that's even possible. How can you even say he's even... Why? Because he's getting healthy? Like, he's just favorites, man. It's been favorites all year. Jason Peters has been stunting, Andre Dillard's growth, and Jason Peters kept coming back. Even when we kept bringing Darren Sproles back every year, it was just favorites and favorites. I mean, he just got favorites, and it's just... annoying to me. And then he puts the blame on Travis Fulgham. Well, Travis Fulgham, how is the guy supposed to even play well if he's barely even playing at all? Like, you expect he gets a snap and he doesn't do anything and you take him off the field. Well, why is that? Because you know what? The guy just, keep the hot hand in. And they haven't been doing that. I don't know why people are saying the Eagles should fire Doug Pearson. I'll give him 2 more years. Dan Brio says, no. That is overrated when people say wait until they get tape on him. Jalen is going to get tape on teams too, and with more reps, he will learn how to beat it. Don Webb says Schwartz is a linebacker. Schwartz is a linebacker at outside corner, away from having a legit, consistent top 10 defense. He's been bad at times, but man, he really brings it when it's good. Yeah, I agree. When he has when he has a really good game plan, when he has the right guys, and goes to Howie Roseman, because we are not drafting the right guys on defense. We drafted Davion Taylor, that a third-round pick that doesn't even play right now. How is this guy supposed to get better? And then they finally put him in like 10, 11 weeks after the season, and he stinks. And how can I even blame Davion Taylor for being bad? The guy has had no reps. Obviously, I think he's hurt right now, so he's going to be out, probably going to be out the rest of the season. But, I mean, this linebacker core, they got to stop ignoring it. They need to get this thing better. I think Alex Singleton's great. I think T.J. Edwards is okay. Duke Riley has had some good games. I think you have a mixture of some good players here, but they just have to figure out the rest here. Dank says Jalen today said he wants to play within the offense. That's something Carson doesn't do. Explains everything easily. See, Jason Suarez says, I don't even see Crevin LeBlanc on the Eagles roster anymore. Yeah, I think this is his last year on the. I think this is the 1-year deal. Bobby says, I'm ready to create my own channel. So tired of these Wentz apologists. Give me an idea of cost, expenses, Joey, to get started. You really don't need anything, bro. Just start pumping out videos. When you first start, you want to pump out. Don't try to make everything look fantastic and good. And just start create video. Just start pumping out videos on your own. And just, until you, make a nice little foundation, then you kind of move from there, man. So it's not really obviously later on there could be an expense for it if you want to make it look better, but I think it's not coaching. Doug is a good coach. Jennifer, I think Wentz should go to the Colts, 49ers, Patriots, Steelers. I like that. Solo Bowl, Bobby Murphy, I'll sub up fast. All right, Jalen won't let Wentz get his job back. Matt Week says, yep, fanboys honestly are the worst I've ever seen. They will ride his nuts no matter what. Is definitely won't ever be always be the logo first. Let's see here. Dank says, I blame Howie for not getting the talent around him. They schemed Jalen Reagor open and ran mesh. They stopped doing that with Carson. He can't throw. He can't throw, period. I'm sorry, but he can't. I'm not saying I hate Carson Wentz. I don't, but he can't throw the football. All right, sorry. This is what happens when he makes me this angry. Dragonfire, my grandfather calls Alex Singleton the white man. The white man. Tarzan, bro. Soccer said if Doug was a good coach, he would have put Hurts in earlier. And a decision should have been made earlier. Because Doug is not making this decision of Jalen Hurts starting the second game. He had to get the okay. Okay? I talked about this with Philly Fresh the other night. He had to get the okay. Like, when they asked him after the game, is Jalen Hurts starting next week? He paused, and honestly, he had to wait. He had to literally wait. He's not, on 94 WIP a couple weeks ago, he said, I make the decision who gets benched. No, he doesn't. He has to get the okay. Not even before practice the next day after Green Bay. Not after, before the next practice of the next day, he literally made the decision to start Jalen Hurts next game. That's what happened. Kill Carson a soft Charmer toilet paper. Charmin toilet paper. Sharkers Goes to channels are a ton of work. Oh, trust me, it is. It's a lot of work. If you want to make it good, it's a lot of work. Taper says benching Carson was his choice. Troll Patrol says Wentz lacks leadership, kind of like Jameis Winston. James Smart says, do you think Brandon Brooks comes back next year and returns his prior form? We shouldn't just assume that a 30-plus-year-old coming back from a bad injury will just be fine. I think Brandon Brooks will be here next year. I think he will live out to his contract. He is too valuable. He has worked his tail off from 2 injuries and has come back stronger. And Brandon Brooks doesn't even look like an offensive lineman. He looks like a defensive end now. I mean, it's kind of crazy how his body has formed. You should see the pictures. Brandon Brooks will be here. I think he will be fantastic. I think he is we turned him into a Pro Bowler. I think the best, in my opinion, the best right guard in football. That's just me, though. Not to be biased or anything, but he will be back. There is no getting rid of Brandon Brooks. Jokes since Howie's no longer in charge of player development, who is taking that job, Doug or someone else? Well, that's not true yet. There's rumors going around. Jeff McClain put out something that Howie Roseman could lose player personnel. They could bring in a team evaluator, and that's only if they really need one. But they could have a head coach. They can get a new head coach or a new, an OC, or if Doug goes or he stays with an OC, I don't know. It just depends on what they do, really. I mean, I think they need to have like a Joe Douglas in here type thing. And Harry Rosen just worry about the cap, the numbers, and that's it. Tucker said that was funny when Quez Watkins came out. I had no idea what was going on. Sucker should have been. Dank says that was from us top. Apparently Carson has Lurie on speed dial. Peters too. Starts real funny on Malcolm Jenkins got stiff armed. That was the funniest thing. I swear that was the funniest thing when Malcolm Jenkins got stiff armed. When he got stiff armed by Miles Sanders on that play, it was like just what we needed, Sportsman 22 says, "What the hell has happened to Hightower? Suddenly he is a complete bum." No, but he hasn't played. He hasn't played at all. Period. And when and that one time he came out on the field, I think they threw I think it was the Green Bay game. They threw a screen pass to him, and he threw that ball so high he had to go up 5 feet off the air just to get it to come down before even running for a yard. I mean, it was that bad. So I don't think he's a bum. I don't think he's a total bum. I think he brings something to this offense. I don't think he's going to be a Pro Bowler, but I think he's productive. Dragonfire, I like Jordan Mailata. I do too. 154 people in the chat, guys. Appreciate everybody being here today. If you guys haven't hit the like button for this video, hit the like button. Do appreciate everybody being here. You hit the like button, you're supporting this channel. This channel just hit over 10,000 subscribers a week and a half ago. Fantastic. You guys are amazing. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'm an Eagles vid maker, makes vids and collabs and live streams, and follow the Eagles all year. Follow me for the draft, free agency, everything like that. Obviously, a lot of you have been watching. So, just hit me up on there. Follow me on Twitter at JoeyShake72. If you guys haven't followed me on there, I really don't tell people to follow me on Twitter. But, hey, just check the description for memberships and all that other good stuff. Dank says, Hightower is soft. Kill says we always hit the O-line with the exception of Dillard. Kyrie Moore says, how about D-Hop? Should have traded for D-Hop, honestly. Should have. Tucker says James Washington is better than Juju. Junior Arana says Hurts got shut down in the second half, which shows how bad Doug is. Sharky says Doug's play calling second half was horrible, almost through the game. Yeah, well, I think, you know what? I wouldn't even see that because we had injuries to the defense, number one. Number two, Jalen Hurts kept the ball in his hands, and when, it's a minute 40 left on the clock and these D linemen, this defense is going to try to slap the ball, he should have just ran it with Miles or just ran it and just slid somewhere instead of wasting, and almost throwing the game away. Thank God we got the onside kick. Michael Rivera, what's going on, bro? Muhammad Abdullah says Jordan Mailata needs to stay at left tackle. I believe that. Coco Kitchens, Joey, love the videos. By far the best Eagles content creator, by far, bro. I don't think so, but I appreciate you enjoy the content. Much love to you. I really do appreciate it, Coco. Jason says Doug seems to have much allegiance to superficial things rather than making decisions based on merit. Michael Rivera, Jalen Hurts is better than Alfonso Smith. That's true. That's true. Dave Rose says Devonta Smith looks ridiculously good. I agree. Darren Brown says Miles and Jalen are an elite duo. I love it. A lot of attention in that backfield. Dank says he doesn't look fast because he has a long stride. Dank says Hurts says he trusts the coaches and will play within the framework of the offense. That's what he should do. Kill says why? Mailata missed one play and the Saints win. Mailata and Driscoll are our future. Thanks. I haven't seen guys run after catch with Carson. No, not at all. Because these passes are that badly. These receivers have to come back and go get the ball. Pearson going to make life hard for Hurts someday. He's good. Watches QB's eyes all game. Jeremiah says also Doug doesn't use Wentz right. Yeah, I know. He doesn't use him right at all. Mohamed Abdullah says Jalen Hurts said that Carson helped him against the Saints, telling him different looks that the defense gave him. Yeah, probably. I mean, Carson should be doing something to help this QB out. I mean, it is what it is, and that's a good thing. At least he's trying to do something there. Young Money 07 says Eagles have always had two good quarterbacks. The media blowing it up. McNabb, Vic Foles, Wentz, Hurts. Please stop the BS, Philly fans. This is normal. Nobody wanted McNabb. Nobody wanted Hurts. Michael Rivera says, I think we had an offensive coordinator. Our offense would be doing way better under we're dog poop. Yeah. I think this offense has a lot more ceiling to cover, definitely. Carson can't throw, that's why. Doug can't call plays. Dank says he was open in that first deep pass to Rager. He just missed him. It's fine. I mean, it is what it is. He threw a deep pass and Rager couldn't get it. So it is what it is. Sparks, I still prefer Rager. I just think the coaching staff blows at development talent. And I think even going on fourth down, Doug is more confident he can get the fourth down because, even we've did a good job. The QB sneak was the only thing that was really I think obviously he hasn't done it with this team. So, the QB sneak thing was weird. He didn't even move. With Carson, with the QB sneaks, it's, he really, Carson will sacrifice his body. He just doesn't care. Thanks to the Rager's aggressive after the catch. You saw that on the stuff. Yeah, even throwing to him like a little sideline pass, and if he has some open space there, man, he could really get some yards. Isaiah Simmons is going to spy Jalen Hurts the whole game. Cardinals defense is better equipped to stop Hurts and make him win with his arm. Keep in mind they play Russell Wilson twice. JJ said, I hope Hurts doesn't get injuries or concussions from running. Jason said, I also have having a dual threat QB, but they need to be equally deadly with their arm. To this point, we haven't really seen a dual threat QB that is equally dominant with his arm. Some come close. Yeah, we'll hopefully see that. A lot of poise in that pocket. Even through that one to Greg Ward, middle of the field, a lot of poise in that pocket. I think that they schemed him open a few times. Dragonfire said there is one thing that Howie's good at. He can always weasel his way out of bad contract. Or remember DeMarco Murray and Maxwell. Yeah, Kiko Alonso as well. We traded Kiko Alonso and Byron Maxwell to the Miami Dolphins at the same time, got rid of their contracts. I can't believe he even did that. Russell Wilson can't win with his arm. Sharkers Girl said, Young Money, yes, card, the legit Simma gonna ball. Yeah. Kyle Murray. Young Money 07 Carson Wentz will be fine. We're overreacting to one bad season. He will be okay next year. Julia Armando says, why is Doug calling play action? Tito Mercado said, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? Darian says the play calling was very different when Jalen started. Mercado said, let's go Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly, bro. Dragonfire, I think Hurts bring the team together and has good leadership. JJ appears the team gives 100% to Foles and Hurts. Michael Veras, the first half, the Eagles got 0 points. Second half, Eagles 21 points. Dank says, Young Marver 07, it's more than just one bad year. He has bad everything. I believe that. Muhammad Abdali says, Doug's play calling almost screwed this up. He's going to make me fight him. Kyrie Moore says, does the Eagles win on Sunday? I'm hoping they do, bro. They have a better chance for Hurts. Junior Armando says, I watched the second half. Hurts got shut down bad, 60-plus yards and a fumble, but he's goated. Jay says, I really do think that Doug actually taps into his true coaching potential when he has to prepare the backup QB. It's almost like he all allows Wentz to do more than he is capable of. I mean, Dank, no, he has good flashes. I think your focus is on all the bad. Yeah, but flashes at over $100 million ain't going to help us, bro. There's flashes, but flashes ain't going to help us win, dude. There's a lot of QBs that have flashes, that have good plays, that have lucky plays, that have plays that make them look good, but you can't win a football game. You can't lead this team. I don't have to tell you. Because I heard we're interested in Alexander Villanueva, but we had him and released the guy. Pittsburgh converted him from defensive end to left tackle, and the guy turned out to be a stud. Yeah, that was Chip Kelly. Chip Kelly had him as a defensive end, and they turned him into a tackle and has been a Pro Bowler and has been really good. Dragonfire, I don't think Wentz is a leader. I never see him in the middle of the huddle getting the team all motivated. The Mercado said Hurts is going to put the hurt on Cardinals. I hope so. Doug needs to plug and play players. He doesn't develop anything. Jay says Alshon had one target and one catch. A big thing deal. Dude is a vet that gets paid big money. The bar should be higher than that, and I think he should play better than that. So for Doug to say he's playing better than Travis Fulgham is ridiculous, or John Hightower is ridiculous. One catch makes him better just by that. No, I mean, your other QB couldn't even throw to him either, so it is what it is. Young Money. And Alshon Jeffrey is a guy that's getting paid $54 million guaranteed. I mean, it's just ridiculous. $16 million cap hit this year, $18 million cap hit next year, which is kind of crazy. Thanks. I watched Steelers-Ravens game second half and the first Giants game. Flashes of the old Wentz. King James, I'm not worried about the cornerbacks. I'm worried about our kicker. That's definite. That guy's got to get out of here. Michael Rivera, who should plug in the FanDuel, Miles Sanders or Kamara? I don't know. JJ, I hope we win the division. Everyone else talks about tanking. Howie has been awful. Or he needs to get Howie some assistance. Jason Sports says, Yo, man, 07. In my opinion, those were the only two decent games from Wentz this year. He was good throughout the entirety of those games, but he was good. Young Money 07 says, Dragonfire Fire. Wentz doesn't have to be leader of the entire team. Hurts can be the leader, even as a backup. I played high school and I'm in college at Arkansas, and our leader doesn't even start. Watch the one tie Eagles have. Will put them in the playoffs. Bobby says Sharky is all talk, no show. Brandon Pyatt, what's up? How you doing, Brandon? How you doing, bro? Sonic, what's going on, man? Soap make Kivo. Kevin LeBlanc is not out for the season. Michael Rivera, me after Ronnie McLeod tore his ACL. Yeah, it was horrible. Darren Brown, I'm on and off about Jim. JC Sports, Jim Schwartz gets the defense play pretty consistent given the circumstance. The defense has pretty much kept the team in every game this year, and you can ask for much more than that. Dank says he came back in those games when we were already down. Talk about garbage time. JJ says, do you prefer tanking or the playoffs? I prefer the playoffs. Baxwell says, trade Wentz to the Pats. Could happen. Younger Gamer says, send Wentz to the Broncos. Could happen. Especially the Broncos, man. They've been a mess. They've been trying to find a QB for so damn long. Mike says, J Sports, I know I've said flashes Wentz will be fine next season. Plenty of QBs have had one bad year at Breeze. Year 4 and 5, Big Ben 4 and 5. Even Peyton Manning had bad seasons. Dank says 3 good quarters is not enough. We lost those games. Young Money 07. 2020 Wentz is bad. A lot of things are bad in 2020. That's definite. Dragonfire says Young Money 07. Are you telling me you played for the Arkansas Razorbacks? I mean, that's awesome. Yes. Solobo, Wentz has had a top 10 O-line since he's been in the league and can't get out of his own way. Brian Joseph, what can we get for Wentz from the Colts or Broncos second round? I don't care what they're definitely going to want a first round pick because if they think Carson Wentz is going to take him to the top, obviously the Eagles are going to say, well, if you think he's going to take it to the top, he's going to be worth a lot to us that you guys think he's going to be that top guy. So I'd say I would even say just a first and a late round pick for him at this point. Wouldn't even matter. Sonic says Doug Pearson needs to hire an OC. J Sports says, trust me, I agree with you. The Wentz that we see this year is not who he is. I believe we will get another chance to start for the Eagles. If not, then someone else. JJ says, who's your favorite for Sunday to win? I'm the Eagles, bro, of course. Dragonfire, are you joking? Michael Rivera says, I think we could get a second-round pick for Wentz. We could, but I'd rather have a first. DeMarvin Hicks says, Hurts takes us to the playoffs. What do we do with Carson? He's gone, bro. If we even make the playoffs for Hurts, he's gone. He's just gone. Dank says, don't you dare say Carson is the reason he's been so bad. It's both. It's both. Michael, Bucks trade you guys Brady for Hurts. Hell no. Hell no. You guys deal with that. Doug says that what he's paid to say, how he runs the show. Stopping Cuba says Howie Roseman fought. He made too much power in the front office. Dank says if Jalen wins a playoff game, Wentzers will cry in the car. Michael Rivera says, Mike, hell no. Star Wars fan 43. How was your girlfriend Joey? You hear much about her anymore? Where is this? Sergio Pinch coach needs coach of your trophy. Michael worth a shot. Dragonfire, I fear that the injuries will take its toll on Lane Johnson in my personal. I don't know. Lane's been hurt a lot. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how many years he got left on his deal. He's got 2 years left. I don't even know at this point. But, yeah, he's been getting hurt a lot past couple years. Demarion Hicks, it hurts, takes us to playoffs. What do we do with Carson? Sonic says Carson Wentz. It's all on my guys. Young Gamer, if Doug got dues, should be our head coach. He paid his dues. Anton Deckman says, I never felt comfortable when Wentz dropped back. Also, he throws some of the wildest balls I've ever seen in the NFL. Dank says Wentz always scares me when he throws. So glad I saw the light. Sophie Kiva said I believe Jalen Rager is a stud. He just needs a year under his belt. And plus the injuries. Plus the Aaron Moorhead, the wide receiver coach, said that these two injuries that he had kind of stunted him a little bit this year. So Anthony Williams says move Staley to no offensive quarter. Bet we will run the rock. Michael Rivera Eagles should trade for Trace McSorley. Hell no. Antonio says Wentz mechanics look so different now. I don't know what happened to him. I don't either. Go for it, Bobby. Young Money says Quez Watkins out. Hightower should play for Alshon to add speed. Alshon should only be in on run plays and goal line. Sam Fleming says I want to see Rager, Hightower, and Watkins all on the field with Hurts. With Hurts' ability to extend plays, it will be dangerous. Dank says the Bison bum. God. Darian Brown says, do you have a snowstorm? Yes, I do. Yes, it's snowing right now. So by the middle of the night, I'm probably gonna have to dig my car. I don't know. I think the snow is still going till tomorrow. So I'm kind of snowed in right now. Sonic's a question: why hasn't Quez Watkins played or get some? He got one snap this past Sunday. Yeah, one passed. Bobby, you could call me anytime, Sharky. Dank says we ran the clock. Demarion Hicks says if Hurts takes us to the playoffs, what do we do with Carson? Sophie Kiva said let's face it, Jalen Hurts is a stud. He fits better with all the speed on the field we have. Young Money says, do you think Hurts carrying the ball 18 times is the best? I mean, if nobody's open, he's got no choice. I mean, if he sees a lane, even if the offense, defense spreads out and he gets the ball in his hands and nobody's open, he runs right up the middle, gets a lot of yards. I mean, definitely. I mean, he's got no choice. Shonoff says, I can't stand Eagles fans sometimes. We have an accountant drafting and signing players and a coach that doesn't know how to use players. You can't say who's a bum and who's not when you coach don't know how to do. Yeah, I know. That's definitely how to use players. That's definite. Jason says the league has proven that. Joe said Doug should have put Hurts in the games with Carson to confuse the defense. Sophie Kiva said, let's face Jalen Hurts as a stud. Fits better with all the speed on the field we have. Kenyana Watkins says, did anyone notice Sanders catching the football? It looked like Wentz threw every pass at his feet. Yeah, some of them are too high, some of them are really low, and that's what's been the case. Michael Vera says, move Wentz to QB coach. Mike says, so why we have faith he could be the franchise QB if he hasn't proved he could deliver in the pocket. All right, Bobby, I'll see you later, bro. Jay says Watkins Wentz has definitely made it hard on receivers in regard his lack touch many times. Cardinals should play fullback. Oh my God, fullback. I lost my place here. Showing off embarrassing when they need to ask questions like who's going to play this week, who's QB this week. Embarrassing. Is Carson a bust? It's not looking great right now. Canoas, do you believe that you could see Julio Jones in a Ravens jersey this offseason? I don't know if they're ever even going to trade him. 121 touchdowns in the NFL could be a bust of players who never had success. Jay says, I don't know who you're referring to when you say we, but if it doesn't develop a passing ability, then the league will just catch out on him, to him like every player running QB. Darren, the special teams coordinator said Greg Ward will start in the first half or Rager will start in the second half. Why doesn't he just put Rager out there? Jesus. Hurts is the dog now, period. Dag said Russell Wilson can't win with his arm. Stop talking about football. Showing off said Carson set a few records, wins league leading MVP. That's not a bust. Game station, if Sanders gets 70-plus yard run, we win. If not, we lose. What's the spread? Have no idea. King James, Doug trusts his veteran players too much. Extra days of reps off, still injuries, doesn't know he has talent on the roster, Jordan, etc. Until guys go down, what does he see in practice? I don't know. Rager can't touch punts, but if he does, he could be dangerous. Jay says it's an okay short-term plan until defenses adjust. Defense may not adjust until next year, which could be unfortunate for this team, honestly. Gabe McCombs says, why are you a Wentz hater? I'm not a Wentz hater at all. He's just not playing well. Trouble Patrol, where's J-Jaw? I'm sure Hurts can make him better. Sonic says Carson Wentz is a 2-year wonder. Dangrio showing a full set 2 NFL records as an Eagle. Piper says, "Where is my wrench, Joey? I bring knowledge, not a pot." I thought I gave you one. Did I not give you one? I thought I did. All right, I'll definitely give you one. I thought I gave you one, but maybe I'm wrong. Then he said, "This game is going to tell you 2 things. Who needs to get fired this offseason, who starting quarterback is going to be. If Jalen wins out, it's over. These 2 won't be able to coexist." I believe 100% on that, Rizzo. Believe 100%, bro. These 2 cannot be in the same thing. Cannot be together. My bad, bro. I didn't know it was here. Dankster Rieger had a punt return touchdown. Do you watch the games? Sean said, "Okay, Carson set a few records too." Dragonfire Carson has hunting shows. That's why he is so fat, because he eats a lot of bison meat. Sean, is that true too? Let's see here. I'm just going down. Food Talk Podcast, what's going on, man? Says, thought you were gonna meet fresh. Have it. JK caught some of the stream, bro. Good stuff. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't subscribed to Philly Talk Podcast, go over to his channel. He's got a really good channel. Does the same thing I do. He's got a little bit more flavor than I do, though. So go to his channel. But all right, people. Well, it's been, an hour and a half. I was going to do an hour and a half stream tonight. 153 people. You guys haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe before you leave today. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. When you hit the like button, you're supporting this channel. We just hit over 10,000 subscribers a week and a half ago from you guys. It's been fantastic. Appreciate everybody being here today. But other than that, that's pretty much it. We're just gonna chill out, hang out. We'll have more stuff out tomorrow, obviously. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be another day. So watch for some more videos. Going to do some more collabs this week. Hopefully do a little open call so you guys could join in and talk to me and vent out about the Philadelphia Eagles and stuff like that. So, all right, guys. I will see you guys later. Hope you guys have a very good day. And I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up, fly outside. Peace out, guys. Peace.